The course is the Intentional Living course, and instructor me. Okay, all right. What the course is intentional living. First off, just basics. It's going to count as a humanities Gordon Rule course for people who take it. That particular course, what we're going to evaluate is the question of, is it arrogant to say, my life is better than yours, just because you have intentionally planned your life, figured it out, figured what is better, and then done it? I think most people in the West would say there are better lives and there are worse lives. So what we're going to look at is the philosophers who focused on the question of how do we have a better life. Then what we're going to do to test this out is we're going to try to change our lives by simultaneously doing some work to prepare ourselves to go to Craftsbury Outdoor Center, where we'll train with some Olympians and some people who would say they have a great, perfect lifestyle. And you went and did the running last year, not a runner when you started. You want to talk about what the requirements are in terms of running and how it's doable?
So we met when I originally started. I wasn't a runner. I was very nervous to be running with people. Didn't think I'd hit the 8-mile mark. And now that the class is over, it's still a daily part of my life. It's become a routine. It's something that I will forever hold on to. But basically, we would do the readings and we'd go out and run with the group. And it wasn't as much of a chore as I thought it would be. It was fun. We'd run, we'd talk, we'd laugh, we'd do different workouts. So it would be varied, fast things, slow things. We'd have good days and bad days. But you really get to know the people you go with, which makes it all that much better. And when we went to Vermont, the excitement of being in a new place with new people, with experts in their field, it was really just a great experience. And we laughed the whole time. So you get stuff out of it, but it's like you don't notice that you're changing your life while you're doing it type thing.
Not at all. And we get to train with an Olympian.
Yes.
Lynn Jennings.
And she's so nice.
And she is not intimidating.
Not at all.
And the only real requirement, like you said, is you got to be getting up to 8-minute miles by the time, or 8 miles, I'm sorry, by the time you get there, and you got to be able to change speeds, which sounds impossible, but as you found out,
it's really not. And each time you hit that mark, once you reach 4 miles, you're like, oh my God. You reach 5, you're like, I can't believe this is happening. You hit 6, and you're just like, this is amazing. And so it gets better and better. And the positive reinforcement makes you keep wanting to do it. It turns into something that you really enjoy.
And now, last year at this time, you thought you couldn't run 8 miles, and you're right now training for your
half marathon.
Half marathon.